Hi, Blinkchu here. Today we will be discussing things I hate about K-pop stans. Okay, before I get started, these stans don't represent all K-pop stans and everyone is not like this. I am just going to be talking about things that I have seen some stans do in the past that have irritated me. Alright, let's get on to the video. Thinking a weak comeback is a group's downfall. Jesus Christ, I see this everywhere all the time, every second. Groups that have one bad received comeback most likely won't disband, especially groups who had very successful comebacks beforehand. A weak comeback is something that usually always happens in a group's career, like please stop being dramatic, thank you. K-pop stans that treat idols like they're gods, goddesses, otherworldly beings. Some of y'all take it way too far with what you say about idols' visuals, talents, etc. As if it won't hurt them, or on the opposite side of the spectrum, straight up worshipping them as if they're untouchable. Idols are people, human beings just like you and just like me. Nothing more and nothing less. Gatekeeping. No, Emma, no one cares that you've been a fan of K-pop since 1864, you're not superior to anyone. Some of y'all are whack and gatekeep everything from groups to biases to straight up the genre of K-pop as a whole. When someone is interested in standing or faves, y'all gatekeep, and for what? Why? Stop saying your group is underrated and needs more fans when you won't even allow new fans to stan. Denying that Big 3 plus hype privilege exists. Your faves got famous even long before they debuted because they came from these big companies. Some companies obviously give you a privilege that comes from their relevancy and popularity, and that is totally okay. This doesn't change that fact that groups not under the Big 3 plus hype are talented and work hard every single day just like every other group. Hyping up an idol when they do the bare minimum. When I hold the door for someone, I don't get any praise because I'm simply doing a nice gesture. However, when an idol does it, everyone is like, OMG, my fave is an angel, too pure, we don't deserve them, etc. It's just excessive, and people make it seem like an idol having basic manners is something so unreal. There are just so many other things you can talk about, like their actual talents, so I don't get why this kind of stuff gets so exaggerated so often. The obsession with streaming. Becky, go to bed, it's 3 a.m. and you haven't slept for 3 days. I do think streaming your faves content is good to a certain extent, and it is important, but certainly not when you're so obsessed with numbers that it gets unhealthy and your health is on the line. Your health is way more important than your faves' music video hitting a certain amount of views. And lastly, K-pop stans should stop repeating the same things over and over again. We get it, you think aespa has no stage presence. We get it, you hate sticker. We get it, you think Blackpink are more models than they are idols. We get it, you hate Beats' new music. We get it, everyone is just lip-syncing now. We've heard these opinions way too many times before, and it's been too long at this point, like, can you drop it?